Hi guys, today I want to talk about what it's like to be in a relationship with a narcissist. So I'm just going to speak off my head. I got nothing planned to say. Like this is based on experience, and also from the narcissists I've met. So I just thought I'd share how it's like to be in a relationship with one of them. So basically, perhaps depends on how you meet the narcissist. You can meet them maybe on the streets, you can meet them online, you can meet them anywhere. So when you meet them, say online, at first, you send them a message, they send you a message back, or they might message you back, maybe they'll give you a compliment, and then you like it because perhaps maybe you're attracted to them, and then you're getting to know this person, and this person just understands you, this person is just the perfect one, this person just know how to say all the right things, behave properly, the way you've ever wished you want to see in a partner, And then the relationship start progressing, you guys get intimate, and then you guys are like going out, doing things together. They always talk about their friends, their family around you, And then you're like, oh yeah, I'll give this relationship a shot, this person could be the one, And then while you're with them, you start noticing, because in the initial phase, they'll give you all sort of good compliments. They'll tell you how much of a great person you are, how much you're a dream come true, how much you're a knight in shiny armor, how much they wish they've met you like 20 years ago, how much you're just an angel, you're everything they ever dreamt about, So that's what the narcissist is giving you at the beginning, Then afterwards, when you guys are not together, you start noticing that the vibes, the relationship, the narcissist will be a little bit withdrawn. Like they're not going to put as much effort as they did at the initial phase, when you were with them, when you started a relationship. So you start noticing, like, they'll tell you a lot of stories, So, and they like to talk a lot because they like to talk a lot about themselves. So sometimes when they tell you the stories, you might see that there are discrepancies. Maybe they tell you they ate at this place 5 years ago. And then when they're telling you that same story, they tell you, oh no, it's not that place, it's actually this place they actually ate. And then you'll be thinking like, oh, could this person be lying, or, because you're not sure, because you still believe, oh, they are this great person, you met this great person and all. So that's how a relationship is like with a narcissist, And then when you start, maybe they'll start disappearing, because, at first, when they idealize you in the first place, you're like something new, you're like a new toy, So at that point in time, they are fascinated about you because they've not seen someone like you before. Your good qualities, everything is shiny. But by the time you become normal in the sense that they've spent time with you, and then they get to know you start looking like a normal human being to them. You're no longer shiny, you're no longer the knight in shiny armor. Now you're just this normal guy. They don't want that. They want you to be popping, like they want you to be always new, and then when you keep trying to please them, maybe because you have that codependence tendencies where you just want to please them because you see them withdrawn, and then you don't understand why they are like that, because you don't know they are narcissists at that time. Then you think, oh, maybe it's something you're not doing, you start changing, and maybe it's something they complain about, you think, oh, okay, yeah, perhaps, maybe if I do this, they'll change. Maybe if I do this, they'll go back to that first initial person that you met. But it's a lie. That person you met never existed. That person was never real. The person you met does not even exist. The person you met lied to you, told you all sort of stories that are not true. Because most of the stories, you find out like after the relationship have ended. That's when you actually find out like you've been conned, you've been duped by this person, like this person is not even a real person, this person does not even exist. Like, for example, there was a narcissist I was with, She'll say stories about, oh, I got this uncle, I got family like in London, you know, I'll spend my Christmas with this family in London. Oh, I'll do this, you know, with my family in London. That family never existed. What she had in London was like a different person that she was actually seeing at the same time when she was dating myself, you know. So that's what they do, like they triangulate, they have other people on the side. So they might be telling you like they got this fantastic family somewhere, or they're gonna spend time with their mom, they're gonna spend time with their cousin. It's all lies. That's what they want you to believe, because you will never ever believe that they could be that type of way because of the personality they sell to you in the first place. So when you are blinded by the fact that, you know, that first person you met is actually a great person, you know, you're still stuck, you know, because your mind is like, oh, this person. But that's the trap. It's like, you know, when you set like worm for fish, you know, so that first personality, that's the worm, that's the bait. So as soon as the fish swallow it, as soon as you accept that first personality as reality, you're stuck. The narcissist have captured you then. So you could be stuck forever chasing that first person you met, which never exists or ever existed. So by the time the narcissist starts showing you who they really are, like, then you'll be shocked, you know, because then you can't accept the fact that it's this same person who you thought was good, great, and have all these good qualities, or this same person that validated you and tell you all these great things about your own self. Then it's like, you know, you're gonna go crazy. That's when the cognitive dissonance comes in, because then you can't accept the fact that, so you mean this person just telling me all this bullshit all this time, all these stories about they have a family somewhere that does not even exist. So you mean all this while I've been honest with this person, like telling this person everything about myself, they've just been giving me a bullshit lie story? So that's how they are. And then you feel betrayed, you feel hurt, you feel, you know, let me give you this analogy. You know, it's like, for example, you're with someone who told you for the past 10 years, like, I hate smoking, I hate people that smoke, I don't like people smoking around me, you know? And then, every day for 10 years, they keep telling you, oh, I don't like people that smoke, smoking is the most evil thing in the world, you know, they criticize smoking so bad, you know? And then, maybe when the relationship is ended, then you find out that person has been smoking all the while they've been telling you that. And then you can't get over it because you're like, you know, like this person been telling me they hate smokers and smoking, you know. How come is this person that's smoking now all over the place? Then you find out that person has been smoking the whole time they've been telling you that thing. A normal person will be like, come on, smoking is not a big deal, you know, just forget it. But you that you've been listening to that stories about how this person hates people that smoke, how this person hates smokers, you can't get over that fact because you'll be like, wait a minute, how come this person that then is a trauma to you? But that's how it is when you're involved with narcissists. By the time you're out of a relationship, normal people will tell you, oh, move on, it's just a relationship, it's just cheating, it's just this and that. But what they don't realize is that this person actually made an attempt to steal your soul, waste your time. This person actually made an attempt to, you know, like, they manipulated your reality. Like they told you things that wasn't real. They made you believe things that wasn't real. And they themselves was not real. You know, so that's why they get so mean at the end of the relationship. Like you see this monster. Because that's what they've always been. But they mask it up at that initial phase just to trap you. You know, just to capture you. And once they know they've got you, that's when their true colors will set in. You know, there's nothing good about meeting a narcissist. You're just going to end up in regret. You will lose lots of money. You would not be happy even. You won't be in a, you wouldn't be happy. You will be frustrated. Your life, nothing, it's going to be like a lot of frustration. Life is just going to be so much difficult because you won't have that that support and validation that you expect from a normal person, a normal partner. That they will uplift you, they'll be supporting, they'll care. A narcissist only care about their ego. As long as you don't make them feel good, as long as you're not doing everything they say, even if you do everything they say, they're still gonna walk over you. So you don't want to be with those kind of people, like someone who's a narcissist, because they objectify you. They don't see you as a real human. They see you only as, okay, what can this person do for me? Okay, what will I gain if I'm with this person? What will my image look like? How would I appear? How does this person make me feel? A drug to someone, like, someone shouldn't use you like a drug. Like, they just want to get their next eye off you. You understand what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. So when you're in a relationship with this kind of people, yeah, just educate yourself as much as possible. And if you see yourself, maybe all these things I'm saying is sounding kind of familiar to you, or it's sounding like the relationship you're in, the best thing you could do at this point is just educate yourself a lot more and get yourself out of it. You understand what I'm saying? So just know this, that once you're with a narcissist, they feed you a lot of lies. Chances are 98% of the things you've been told that made you even fall in love with that person was all a lie. You understand what I mean? So educate yourself properly about the red flag of narcissism. Then once you know the red flag, once you start identifying the red flag in a person that is your partner, you need to get away as soon as possible. Don't make the mistake that people make, thinking they're going to change, or thinking, oh, they love you. It's all false. They don't love you. So that's my advice for you today. I hope this video can help, even if it's just one person that watches this video, and that person is validated, and that person understand, like, what I'm trying to say in this video, and that person's reality. Like, I'm trying to bust the bubble from someone who's still living in that dark world where they don't understand how manipulative people could be. So I hope this video helps someone out there. So please I'll be sharing more video like I said the last time. So like, subscribe, share with whoever you want to share it with. I'll be making more daily. I'll try and put more information out there. Alright. Thank you very much today. Yeah. Alright. Have a very beautiful life. Thanks. Bye.